What's up, YouTube? I'm working on this 2007 Hyundai Entourage, and the fuel door would not open. Now, it's three things that you gotta check, and if those three things are either one out of those three is gonna be bad. So here you have it's not opening. It's an electric button that opens it up front. So here on the front, this is on the door, is this button. If you push that, the door will pop open. Now if you push it and the door is not opening, then you check the fuse. I took care of the problem already, but I just figured I'll do a video to show it. So normally I press it, it just popped, but pressing it, it wouldn't do anything. And from here I go and I check the fuse box. Now in the case of this vehicle, in the cargo area or the trunk, there's this door. You open that where you have your jack, and this little door right here, you pop that open, and when you go in, on this particular model, this fuse right here is a 15 amp. It kept popping the fuse. So once I located what fuse it was, and I determined that by looking at the diagram, and you can see here it shows the fuses, and it says fuel door right here. And if you normally on your fuse box or on the fuse box cover, you want to hold it up to match it up with your fuse. So you see I have a relay right here. It's a relay. Then we have 3 fuses down the side and 3 at the bottom, and it got 3 empty spaces, 1 2 3. So on the cover, you want to hold your cover in a way where it's identical. So you have the relay right here, then you have 1 2 3 fuses, which are the 3 on the side, and you see the relay right there. Come down, you have the 3 empty spaces, 1 2 and 3, which are these 1 2 and 3. And then below that you have the 3 fuses, and the one to the far left, that's the fuel door actuator. Here, far left, fuel door actuator. Now what kept happening was, every time I would hit the switch, it blew that fuse. So once that happened, something is causing that fuse to blow out. Now it's either the switch itself or the actual fuel door actuator, which is just a solenoid. So now if I come back to the switch, once you push this button in, there's a jumper inside the switch that it connects these 2 wires. So if you push the switch and you're not hearing any sound, and you check the fuse and the fuse is not blown, you could actually jump from this connector to that connector. Just get a piece of wire, paper clip or something, and you just touch one end on this, the other end on the other side, and if that opens it, then you know your switch is bad. You could also get a small flathead, which I tried that on this already. A small flathead, you could pry this open and pry that side up, and it separates the switch, and once you pull it out, you see the contacts inside. You could clean those up. Just a little piece of sandpaper or even a screwdriver, and just scrape the ends of the terminals off. Now once you determine that your switch is okay, then you could move on and go to the solenoid. Now to get to the solenoid, it's behind this this cover. So it's pretty simple. Just gotta, I believe this is a 14 millimeter. You undo this bolt. I forgot what the torque specs are, but it's not that much. So you want to undo this bolt. Simple hand tools is fine. Take that out, move that out of the way. There's another one back here for the rear seat. Take that out, move that out of the way. And once that's out, then this rubber right here, you just hold that and you pop that out. So once you hold it like so, you could pull this and it separates like that, and you do it all up to like right here, all the way down. You remove this, and all these are just snap-in panels, they're not screwed in. So for this threshold piece, you just grab it like under here and you just pull upwards and it pops right out. Start from one end and move your way across. Once you get that out, then the seat belt is going to be already disconnected or unscrewed, and from there up top by the window, you do the same with this. Get your finger under there and you pop the rubber out, and then it's just to hold the panel from one end and you pop the panel out. You're gonna hear it popping out, snapping out, and while you're doing it, you just want to be gentle. Open any little doors you have, make sure there's no screw in there. This one didn't have any screws, so I didn't have anything to worry about. Popped right out. You don't have to take the entire panel off, you just want to get the front section off. Swing it out of the way, and then once you get in, the solenoid is right behind here, goes in, and there are two screws which I'll show you right now how to take those out. And this is how it looks, and it's actually two nuts rather, not screws, but 10mm. You take these two out, and once you unscrew these, the solenoid pops right out, or the door actuator. You push it right out, and from the inside panel, you already have that off. You remove that and you replace it, and it's pretty much plug and play. Like I said, I did this one already, so I don't really want to take it back apart, but that's pretty much it to replace it. And a good tip, while you have this off, the panel off, and you take the old one out, before you screw everything back together, just plug the new one in and test it from the switch, and you put a new fuse in, test it, and you're gonna hear it actuating, and that's how you know it's good. Then you could mount it back where it mounts and put your panels back on. You just snap everything back into place, put your seat belts back in, on the other one is over there, put your threshold plate, and you're good to go after that. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.